Tuesday, March 4th, 20, I just whistled. Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. And today the View opened and talking about it's not really a State of the Union address because it's in the wrong time frame, but it is Trump's first address of the joint sessions of Congress for a second term. And I don't know why we're talking about this. I agree that the Democrats should not attend. Um, you don't have to attend to know what you're going to rally against. Everyone will be able to watch it. They have copies of his speech. Um, so no, you don't need to be there. And Sarah fucking Haynes, her, middle ground, mealy mouthed, they have to show up and do their job. Well, you know what their job is right now is to be the fucking opposition. And this is not a normal situation. This isn't, I'm going to sit here and look stern faced. That'll show him. No, it won't. He's got no shame. He doesn't give a flying fuck. Uh, uh, Joy and Sunny are right. We're just deny him the audience that he wants. Um, and again, they need to combat with better, consistent messaging. I hate to agree with Amy Alyssa Farler Griffin, but individual protests here and there are not going to make a difference. And fucking Chuck Schumer is like, we're bringing people to the Capitol that are a bit affected, but nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to listen to that. Again, why we aren't doing daily briefings. Tim Walz just offered to, have a town hall in any Republican district where their representative is not having one. Why aren't there local Democrats doing the same thing? Like, campaign now. It's so ridiculous. And why aren't we trying to convince a few Republicans in potentially, sort of battleground districts that they should abandon the Republican Party? Why aren't we working at that? I just and Hakeem Jeffries keeps complaining they yell at me more than they yell at Trump. Well, because you know that we're mad at Trump. You know we don't like what he's doing, but we elected you to be the opposition. We expect you to do something about it, not just send out platitudes and prayers. So fucking stupid. I don't know if I'm going to watch tonight. I'm probably going to watch because I morbid curiosity, and hope I don't throw up during it. But I, I think AOC is not going. I think Chris Murphy is not going. I think the ones that are actually standing up and doing something are not going to go. And kind of that's it. That's sort of the definer, I think, for me. And stupid fucking Sarah Haynes, at least Slotkin's a great choice. No, she's not, because she won in a Trump district. Get someone who listens to the voters. No one understands how fucking angry we are. And playing to the middle isn't helping. You're losing. We've lost the progressive left, and the establishment Democrats are going to lose the base. Like, I can't vote for them again. They're not doing anything. Or at least if they are, they're not letting us know what they're doing or how they're doing it. And they certainly don't seem like they're like this is the constitutional crisis that it is. Why aren't, and I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about this. We can just talk about the actual event tomorrow after it happens. But around the world, we are losing ground. The Scandinavian countries have now decided that they are not going to refuel any of our military ships. And they're encouraging European nations to do the same. Canada is doing retaliatory tariffs back on us, canceling contracts. And if this goes on long enough, our allies and our trade partners are going to find other ways and other sources, and not have a reason to come back to us. This is like generational economic depression that he's creating. Before he got in, it was said over and over again by tons of economists that his plan will drive a recession and create inflation at the same time, which is almost an impossible thing to do. And it's already happening. and they don't care. I know the Republican politicians don't care, but the MAGA voters don't care. And fuck you, Stephen A. Smith, to say Trump's presidency is a failure of the Democrats. There was an extremely qualified candidate available, running on the ballot. And I'm not going to blame the Democratic Party for the fact that 70 plus million people chose bigotry and bullying over common sense. And I refuse the argument that they were manipulated and lied to. The same amount of information was provided, was available to everyone. Yes, were there targeted ads from specific areas filled with misinformation and targeted misinformation campaigns? Yes, but it doesn't mean that the right information wasn't there. And you also have eyes, and there should be some common sense. But that's just not apparently so common in the United States. So it there's too much going on. Um, and excuse me, and I haven't had a cocktail yet. So I'm gonna do that and prepare myself for this shit show because I kind of want to take attendance. I want to see who's there, and who's not there, and how they behave. Um, I don't know. I hate to see it degrade into booing and shouting because I don't think that's I I just don't think we should be perpetuating that kind of behavior in the State of the Union or in the joint chambers for a presidential speech, no matter who's giving it. Or just don't go. Just don't fucking show up. Anyway, we haven't even hit 100 days yet, have we? Oh Lord. And again, I'm not advocating that someone do it, but the designated survivor situation is really seeming to like a nice option. I'm not advocating that it happen, but were it to happen, um, I wouldn't, you know, sad for the families, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I shouldn't talk about this because I'm not advocating that it happen at all. Um, but I don't know how we sustain ourselves for much more of this because it's um, got real ugly real quick. And we said it would get ugly. I just didn't know it was going to happen this fast. Hey, stop recording.